here is doing well. Zebec Network, Zbcn, absolutely ripping over the last 24 hours, up 23%. Before I get started, you guys, I have added a Discord link in the description below of this video. Again, just trying to create a community, like-minded investors. It is very early on. Again, please be patient if you do join the Discord as far as building things out, building channels out and things like that. Really trying to develop it into like a real community that we can, obviously make a ton of money in this crypto market together. Link in the description below for that. I also am looking for mods in the Discord. So DM me on Discord if you're interested. But again, link in the description to join the Discord below. But nonetheless, Zebec Network absolutely ripping, you guys. Trading volume is up 187%, $487 million market cap. Double zeros 5-4. At the time of this video, very, pretty much over half a penny, obviously. Over the last month, you can see here up 56%. Over the last 7 days, up 32%. Over the last year, up 339%. Climbing back up to kind of where we did see Zebec absolutely ripping at 0067 back at the beginning of June. So, almost 2 months ago, the Zebec hit its all-time high, has, consolidated like a lot of coins did consolidate at the middle and end of June, and now picking back up here. And also what is interesting, if you look at the last month for, or actually last 7 days for Zebec, and you compare it to Solana's last 7 days, they don't correlate, which to me is a good sign when you're talking about Zebec being on top of Solana, and it's not correlating in a rip up in price, trended up in price to Solana, right? Solana is actually down 10.65% over the last 7 days, and Zebec here up 32%, which again to me is really good to see. And no significant newsworthy thing over the last 24 hours that has been put out. Obviously the Algorand partnership, which was announced late last week, which I had talked about extensively, how Zebec is integrating Algo into its card and payroll products. Algorand holders can now spend their tokens anywhere MasterCard is accepted, access seamless crypto payroll through Zebec. This was big news. Last week I made a couple videos on it. I wanted to share this tweet here. I'll put links to these tweets in the description. Powal Laskazuski on Twitter. As someone who's also been fascinated by the intersection of technology and finance, right, fintech, I'm excited to see this noteworthy news. Partnership between Algo and Zebec announced this week marks a significant step forward. Algorand tokens, right, can now spend their Algorand anywhere MasterCard is accepted, tapping into MasterCard's impressive 143 billion transactions in 2024. It aligns with a broader 2025 trend as PwC, one of the larger accounting firms in the world, highlights that 77% of financial institutions are exploring crypto integrations to boost efficiency. It's an exciting time to see blockchain shaking the finance. Now, I've been talking about it for a while now, how Zebec and Zbcn was going to have a place in the market as adoption just continues to grow and grow, right? This is something that Zebec, if you were looking to hold it for 2-3 years, could be very profitable, right? We're not talking about even necessarily this bull market. We're talking about like long term with the products and technology and the payroll processing and just the niche in the industry that Zebec is looking to enter, right? $11+ billion industry, which is the payroll processing industry that Zebec is looking to essentially reshape or just enter in general. So when you see tweets like this, very bullish, right, long term. I wanted to share this tweet here as well. If Zebec is coming, Binance get ready, right? Rocket ship. Again, I'll put links to all these tweets in the description. People talking about Web3 partners. Binance is on here and Base is on here as well. And then this tweet here as well. Zbcn man on Twitter. Whispers are getting louder. Binance and Coinbase wallets are reportedly stacking massive amounts of Zbcn over the past few months. Exchanges are accumulating and the charts are screaming. Again, Zbcn ripping the way it's ripping, and it does not have a Coinbase or Binance listing, right? Crypto.com listing, Bitget OKX, right? I know a lot of people hold Zbcn on Uphold as well, but Zbcn's doing all this with the volume that it is seeing, right? 68 million without Binance, Coinbase, or obviously a Robinhood listing as well, which is super bullish, I think, when you talk about the way this coin has moved essentially, and even the holder count that we've seen with Zbcn now, and how quickly the holder count has essentially grown in a rather short amount of time. Let's actually see if we can see the holder count here really quickly. Yeah, 77,548 holders of Zbcn here, again without Binance or out Coinbase listing, right? And again, there's a lot of rumors talking about these wallets, Coinbase, Binance, are loading up here to essentially list Zbcn in the near future, which would obviously, I think, send this price even higher. Again, Zbcn, I've talked about it before. I think 10 to 25 cents in that range is reasonable, I think, for this bull market. If we do see this altcoin season that we hopefully all are hoping for, 12 cents, 23x is at around 11 billion market cap for Zebec. So just to kind of give you guys a reference here on what's going on. But nonetheless, you guys, let me know in the comments below how you feel about Zebec currently. Obviously, absolutely ripping. Hopefully, we do see Binance Coinbase listing sometime in the next couple months. Links in the description below. You guys hop in the Discord. Again, just trying to create a community of like-minded investors like myself. Please drop a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, have a great day.